Hey y'all, hey, I hope and pray that everybody's doing good today. Y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am Sha'Nese Walker, and I thank you for clicking the button and finding some importance in what I have to say. Look, y'all, so I was just sitting here doing some thinking, and with all the things that has gone on in the past and even just recently in my life, I decided to come on and share just a little bit of wisdom that I've learned along the way with you guys. So I wanted to talk to y'all because I've been through the situation, and while I was going through the situation, I had nobody that I could just go and talk to and explain my situation to, with the hopes that maybe they would understand me or understand my situation. Because if you have never gone through narcissistic abuse, if you have never dealt with a narcissistic person or been in a relationship with a narcissist, you will never fully get the understanding of what a person really has to go through. You'll never fully be able to understand just exactly where that person is coming from, or even if it has been explained in depth, you still will not understand, because it takes for you to have gone through that. And y'all, excuse me, 1 minute, I'm so sorry, y'all. 1 minute. Y'all, my lips were dry. I had to do it. But like I was saying, it takes for you to have literally gone through the situation to really know just exactly what it is to have to deal with that type of abuse. And as I said, I just wanted to hop on here really quick and add value to somebody, give somebody some of the knowledge that I have gained throughout this whole situation, and with the hopes that maybe it'll help somebody through through the situation. I guess I could start off by saying, whenever you've gone through this type of abuse and you've done something to cause a narcissistic injury, and I will not go into great details of narcissistic injury, but briefly I will. If you have done something, and it could be just so much as you accomplishing your goals after you have left this person, the narcissistic person I'm talking about. It can be something so much as they feel like you have got one up on them, or if they feel like you are a great they actually, let me not even say that, because they know that you're a great person. They knew that before they even started to pursue you the way that they did, that you were a great person and what they would call a grade A supply. They knew that you were a good person. So that alone causes a narcissistic injury. And you would think that dealing with a person that is supposed to love you, a person that's supposed to protect you, supposed to comfort you, would be happy, because, okay, let's be real, people break up every day. People break up every day. People go their separate ways. Things just don't work out sometimes. But for a narcissistic person, for you to break up with them, or for things just not to go as planned, that causes a narcissistic injury, because that causes them to have to reflect on their shortcomings, or that causes them to reflect on all their downfalls, everything that is not so good about them. So, and I'm trying to not be so harsh, because at the end of the day, y'all, these people are lost. They need prayer. They need they need more prayer than the average person does. And I say that because a narcissist, in order for them to be saved, they have to be willing to surrender. They have to be. And that is the sad part about it. A narcissist does not even see anything wrong with their actions. So that brings me back around to, if you've got children with the narcissist and you have caused a narcissistic injury, they will use your children as pawns. They will literally use your children against you. And if you are going through this situation, let me tell you the one thing that has kept me sane. God, for one, that is the main thing. God. And looking at my situation differently. There was a friend that I have on social media, and I believe in a way that she is going through narcissistic abuse. Her ex-husband, I believe, is a narcissist, and he is now, since he knows that he has lost control, and the same thing goes for each and every person that has dealt with this. Once they know that they've lost control over you, and you have children with this person, it is fair game with the children. Now it is time for them to use the children as pawns. Like I said, they will go to any extent. Nothing is off limits to a narcissist when it comes down to your children. They will do whatever it takes. If it means that they have to tell lies, if it means that they have to watch you closely, any little bitty thing that you do, they will watch you. They will document these things. They will drag you in and out of court. They will not, like, as you know, if you're separating with a person, how normally, you know, this other person is reasonable. They understand that things didn't work out with you guys. They understand that, okay, the children need to spend time with the both of us. So normally you can come to an agreement with saying, you know, you get them such and such days and I get them on these days. And, you know, you can normally, most of the time, if you're dealing with a normal person, come to a mutual agreement. Not with the narcissist. Not with the narcissist. They want custody, full custody, physical custody, legal custody. They don't want no joint. They want full. They want primary custody. They want to be in control of everything. They want to put you on child support. They want you to pay them. I mean, it goes so far as they will do whatever it takes to break you down at that point, because as I said, it is fair game. It is fair game. You don't want to be with me. You are causing me to reflect on what I am doing wrong. You are trying to, you have the audacity to tell me that you don't want to be with me. And we have children together. I will take the children. I will take you for every dime that you have. And this is exactly how they think. Like, it is so crazy. It is so crazy. It is so out of line the way that they will conduct themselves when it comes to taking your children. And if you are not strong enough, if you have not spent time with God, if you have not shifted your mindset, and I will go back to that, the second thing that really helped me through the situation, y'all, shifting the way that I thought. And that's what I was gonna say before I had went off on that, but that was meant to be said as well. But when I was telling y'all about the Facebook friend, I had to let her know the same thing. You know, shift your way of thinking. Shift your way of thinking. Once you do that, and you are able to, not even able, you realize that this is not a normal individual that you're dealing with. This is literally an enemy, and they are trying to take you for every single thing that you have. They are trying to take your children from you. And as I said, it is fair. It is free. It is whatever Anything goes, as long as they can hurt you, as long as they can harm you, as long as they can break you down and take you down. Because at this point, like I said, you have caused a narcissistic injury. So they don't care about anything that they've said in the past. They don't care about what type of relationship y'all had, what type of marriage, what type of friendship, what type of, none of that. The only thing that matters to them is I want to go after your neck. I want my foot on your neck. I want to take every single thing that you have. I want to take you for your finances. I want to take you for the children. And then the sad part about it is they don't want the children. They do not want the children. They don't want the children. They want to tear you down. They want to break you down, because at that point they know that there is nothing, they don't have control over the situation anymore. They don't have control over the marriage or the relationship that you had. They don't have control over that friendship anymore. So let me target what I know is going to hurt her or hurt him the most. And it doesn't matter, y'all. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you right now, and a lot of us are kind-hearted people. A lot of y'all are kind-hearted people. A lot of y'all will give a person your shirt off of your back. A lot of y'all done so much for these people. A lot of y'all literally played mommy in these relationships with these narcissists. A lot of y'all overstepped and done so much more than what should have been expected from you. And you're thinking, and this is the thanks I get, this is what I get. Yes. And the day that you come to terms, and I'm telling y'all this because these are the things that I had to tell myself to get me through. Once I came to terms with, this is who I'm dealing with. This is who I'm dealing with. This is the stranger that was always in my home. Because at this point, I don't know this person. Because they literally flipped the switch. It's almost like a switch has been flipped. They flip the switch and they turn into a totally different person. So, action steps. Like I said, y'all, I shifted the way that I thought about the situation. I shifted the way that I thought, and I understood that, okay, I am not co-parenting with this person. There is no way to co-parent with a narcissist. There is just absolutely no way that you're going to co-parent with a narcissist. So the best way that I had to get through it was to understand that, okay, Sha'Nese, this is going to be parallel parenting. You're going to have to parallel parent with this monster. Like, there's going to be no coming to any type of mutual agreements. Oh, and they'll tell you, oh yeah, they'll agree to whatever you have to say while you're face to face. Oh, I had him agreeing to, oh, okay, it'll be something just so small, like birthdays. And if these people, if this narcissist, whether it be a him or a her, has drug you in and out of court, so you already know that you have, y'all have to excuse me. I see a rabbit or something hopping across my yard. I'm so sorry. I got distracted. But some of y'all have court orders. Some of y'all have court orders because that is one of the first things that they normally try to do, is drag you in and out of court. They want the court system to feel like they are super dad or super mom. They've done everything for the children. I mean, everything, and never done nothing while y'all were together. But in the eyes of the court, they want to look like super mom, super dad. They done everything. You done nothing. You done nothing. They done everything. So a lot of y'all do have court orders in place, and that is another thing. Dealing with a narcissist, they don't care about no court orders. They don't care about court orders. They are law enforcement in their little bitty brains. They are law enforcement. They can do what they want to do. If they don't feel like doing what the judge asked them to do or ordered them to do, then so what? I'm not going to do it. And this is how they feel. This is how they conduct themselves. And this is what they will do. So, to keep your sanity, be 10 steps ahead. Be 10 steps ahead. Be 10 steps ahead. And what I mean by that is already expect that they're not going to do what the judge has said to do. Already expect that when it's time for you to get the children, when one of their birthdays have came up and it is their week or their weekend or whatever with the children, they're not going to give you the child or the children as they should. They're going to beat around the bush. They will tell you in your face, okay, yeah, we're going to meet back here at such and such time or whatever. Such and such time comes. You will not get a call. You will not get a call. You will not get a text message. You will not get anything back from that narc to confirm what he had just said or what she had just said previously in your face. So, in order to keep your sanity and not to be so upset, y'all, I had to come to terms, as I said, with this person is not normal. I'm not dealing with a normal person here. Like, this is not how normal people conduct themselves. So, Sha'Nese, come to terms with this is what it is. And whenever it comes time for this person to do their part, already expect that they're not going to do it. Already get planned in your head that, okay, he might not come through the way that he's supposed to. She may not come through the way that she said that she was going to. So, if he or she does not do that, then guess what? We will plan our own separate birthday party after I get the children. Or we will plan our own separate Christmas day, or we will open our gifts on this certain day or something like that. You have to already be thinking 10 steps ahead of this narc, because I'm telling you now, they are going to be thinking of every single way. I'm telling, in their head, they are thinking of every single way that they can get you when it comes to the children, because they know that they have absolutely no control over you when it comes to the relationship. They know that. So at this point, they want to do everything. And I don't care if this person has been ordered to give you phone calls whenever they have the children and you call. They don't answer. As I said, a narcissist does not care about a court order. A narcissist does not care that they have been ordered by a judge to do nothing, not a thing. So, you know what? I had to come to terms with, okay, Sha'Nese, you're going to have to deal with the fact that he's not going to answer the phone for you when you call. He's not going to. So, I came to terms with, okay, you're not going to be able to speak to your children when he has them. You're going to have to look at things differently. You're going to have to shift the way that you see things. Instead of feeling like you have been done wrong or you are the victim. No. You're not the victim in this situation. You are the overcomer. You came out of this situation unscathed, unharmed. Now, yes, it takes a minute to get over narcissistic abuse, and you may feel like this person has stolen your identity. This person has stolen your soul. This person has broken you down so far to the point where you feel like there will be no return. But let me tell you right now, there is a return. You are going to get back to normal. You will be back to yourself again. all you have to do is start to look at things different. You have to shift your mindset, shift your perspective. Don't look at things in a way of feeling like you are the victim. You're the victim because I was supposed to see my child on his or her birthday and he didn't answer the phone. He didn't meet me to see my child. No, because you're going to shift that and you're going to say, you know what? I already knew that this was coming. I knew this was coming down the pipeline. So guess what? I had already ordered my baby's cake a week out because I knew that this upcoming week, he was already going to show his tail. I had already waited to get everything in line, get everything in order with my baby's party, because I already knew that he was going to show his behind. And that way, you have no expectations. You have no expectations from him or her, because I'm telling you, look, just look at it this way. They let you down the whole entire relationship, the whole entire marriage, the whole entire friendship, or whatever you had going on. They let you down the whole entire time. So now that y'all are not together and their feelings are hurt, they are so torn out of frame, they don't know whether they coming or going. So at this point, they have no other ammunition but to fight you with the one thing or the things that you love the most, and that is your child, your children. Shift your mindset, shift the way you see it, shift the way you allow these things to make you feel, because you do understand that this is not a normal person that you're dealing with. And this person has set out to harm you. This person has set out to hurt you. This person wants to hurt you purposely. This person wants to use your children as pawns. This person will purposely not... let me tell you something. Let me just be a little transparent here. The narcissist, my children's father, literally told me that my children were sick one week. And I'm just going to say it. Told me my children were sick. Told me that my son had the flu. Now, this was the week that, the court order week that, actually, at this point, it wasn't even court order. This is how greasy, this is how slimy they get. This wasn't even a court order week with the children. He was supposed to only have the children for 2 days for the weekend. He decided not to bring me my children back. In the state that we live in, even if you make a police report, you call the police, make a report, show them the court order, they still cannot go and retrieve your children. They cannot pick your children up from the parent. If the parent disagrees, they cannot take the children from that parent. So at this point, I'm in mommy mode. I'm in mama bear mode at this point, because I'm like, okay, my children are sick. We have 3 children together. My children are sick. And my son, which is 5, has the flu. And you're telling me that I can't... What is it, baby? Yes, that was my son. But you're telling me that I can't even call your phone to check on my child, and you just texted me and told me that my babies are sick and my child has the flu, that you've taken him to the hospital and he has the flu, he's not eating. So of course, you know, and he had strategically planned this just to have me on edge, just to have me upset. I will tell her that he's sick, And then I will ignore her phone calls. I will not take her phone calls. I will not answer any more text messages. I will sit and abuse her by neglecting her and not allowing her to talk to her children. I will abuse her by telling her that her children are sick, but I will not tell her another single thing after this. This is what these monsters will do. But once you shift the way you think about it, once you shift the way you see things, and you already know the devil that you are dealing with, you already know. So you're able to understand that this is what this devil wants. He wants me to sit up, and he wants me to worry. He wants me to worry during my whole day. He wants me to worry about this situation. He wants to take my time away from me. He wants to take my happiness away from me. He wants to take my joy away from me. If he can do that for the day, he has won. Hold on, y'all. Huh? Well, just wait. Wait 1 minute. I'm doing this video. Just wait 1 minute. That was my boy, y'all. But if they can take that away, that they've won for the day. That's all they really wanted anyway. That's all they really wanted. Because if I can't be with you, you don't want to be with me. And it doesn't even matter. Even if you did not discard them and they discarded you. Y'all, I hope y'all can see me. I hope the sun ain't shining too bright. But even if they discarded you and you did not discard them, they will still pull these same stunts on you. And you would think, you know, for those of you that had to deal with the discard, they left you, you would think that, oh, okay, you know, he left me, so why is he still trying to make my life a living hell after he fed me all these lies, wasted all my good time, and he is yet and still trying to drag me through the mud after he done all this, discarded me, and I still have to deal with the hurt and the harm. He is still out here dragging my name in the mud, doing a smear campaign on my name. Oh, baby, they do it. They do it because these people are not normal. These people are not your normal person. This is a whole demon. This is a whole wolf in sheep's clothing. So look, I'm going to end this message because my kids need me right now. So action steps, like I said, come to terms with who you're dealing with. Know that this person is not normal. Know that this is a devil, and this devil wants your peace. He wants your joy. If he can steal that away from you, he has won for the day. If he can make you worry, if he can make you cry, if he can make you go crazy, if he can make you sit up and when you go to texting and calling and they're not responding, oh, they sitting back and they enjoying every bit of it. Because what they'll do is they'll sit back and they'll show somebody else that you are now stalking and harassing them. She is stalking and harassing me. She's called my phone over 10 or 15 times. She's texted my phone over 10 and 15 times, not telling the whole story behind the reason for you calling and texting their phone over 15 times. Because if it has something to do with your children, yes. Oh, yes. I'm going to call your phone 10, 11, 15, whatever times. I sure am when it come down to mine. Shift your mindset. Shift the way you see things. Stay 10 steps ahead. Understand that whenever I release my children to them, what goes on at his house is what goes on at his house. What goes on at my house is what goes on at my house. I don't have to explain. You don't have to explain. And I know for me, you know, for me, this is what I done. I decided to do parallel parenting, and which I don't have to explain a single thing. What I do at my house is what I do at my house. How I handle my children in my home is how I handle them in my home. How you decide to handle them in your home is how you handle them in your home. You know, but always stay 10 steps ahead. Never expect anything other than what you have been getting from this narc. Even when they've decided to be nice, because, oh, they have their faces, baby. They have their faces and they're not being nice for nothing. You can best believe if they've decided to be nice, if they finna start begging, they finna ask for something, it's finna be something that's coming behind that niceness. So keep your guard up. Keep your guard up at all times and stay 10 steps ahead. Never expect anything more than what you have been getting from this narc. Never, never. I don't care what agreement they've made in your face, what they've said that they were going to do. You know, if they do it, fine. If they show up, that's a plus. Good, okay? I got a little help this week, but never expect it. Never expect it. Shift your mindset. Shift the way you see things. Shift the way you feel about things. Shift the way you feel about yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are a good mother. You are a good father. And don't you allow that narc to take any of that credit away from you, regardless of what they've said, what they are doing, how they are trying to make you feel. You got this. Shift the way you think. Shift the way you see things. And watch how things will turn around. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. And I hope this message has blessed you on today. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.